Look at her! Isn't she wonderful doing her job? Alright, let's get back to it. Life imitates art imitates life. You have no one but yourself or the kami to blame for what comes if you talk to Nachu Makaraka. They know. The people who wrote this know. Well, 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 if it isn't Jake, looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, have I got news for you. So I've been asking about that wolf burglar fellow, the one that left that cheeky note claiming credit, you remember? And it seems he's not quite as sneaky as he thinks he is. Oh, he's robbed plenty of rich merchants blind, I'll grant you that. No doubting it was him either. Never fails to leave a calling card, this one. Too proud to leave people wondering for even a moment. But folks have laid eyes on him more than a few times. In fact, after talking to all the eyewitnesses, I have enough information to try and sketch a picture of the devil himself. Okay. Not bad for a self-trained artiste, wouldn't you say? As an artist myself, I could use a little work. Alright, maybe leave the art to the professional artiste. Don't see how this helps us, honestly. Honestly, just nothing. Not hearing a lot of support for the sketch. Right then, back to the drawing board. The metaphorical one, that is. Let's you and me seek out and question the rich and famous, the sort of folks the burglar's been targeting, and see if we can't learn something new. I'll head to Kogani Dori, and you can check out the tea house and the hostelry. Alright, this way. Don Morgan. Oh, it's not Worgen's, that's the other MMO. These, I believe, are the Lupin. Oh. Oh. Lupin, Thief. They're gonna make a Lupin the Third reference. They're just gonna do that. I just realized that. Alright. Yakudan. That infamous thief. I know of him. For a mercy he has not seen fit to trouble those of lesser means like me and my associates. Perhaps you thought me wealthy because I patronized the tea house? On the contrary, this is my sole indulgence. Were I a stronger man, I would forgo it, but alas, the heart will not be denied. Alright. I know, Rakaku. Oh. Don't you just hate it when, like, the pun is so sneaky, you didn't realize it until it was too late? Kind of like how in Devil May Cry 5, you have the arms dealer running around fixing up Nero's literal arm. I didn't get that pun until years later. Rocky. Too long it has been since I've shared a pipe with an Aegon. How fortunate You've no desire for a smoke, only talk of the wolf burglar? I see. I have no personal experience on which to draw, so I doubt I can be of much assistance. What I know is known to all, but if you insist, he is a lone wolf without comrades, and despite their best efforts, the Sekisagumi have no leads. Some say that this has emboldened the man. Each theft is more brazen than the last. He has ever been witnessed practicing his trade in broad daylight, if you can believe it. That is the extent of my knowledge. Now, if you will not favor me with tales of your own, I ask that you leave me to my pipe. It is far less demanding company. Jerk. I'm a paladin. I can do this now. Be intimidated. It doesn't do anything except make me 100% block rate of 100% and creates a designated area to come behind me, which party members only suffer 85%. It looks cool. Alright. And the last stop is going to be way over this direction. Let me check the map. It is, right next to the Sekisagumi Barracks. Should be that one right there. The preening pundit. I say, the Kugane wolf burglar. Must you sully my ears with that rapscallion's name as I attempt to take a moment to relax and take in the fresh air? Bah, it's no use. The moment is ruined. I, too, fell victim to the wolf's villainy, like so many others. Oh, if you had seen the vase before he took it, gah, If there was any justice in this world, he would be paraded through the streets and boiled alive in Tenkanto. Alright. Well, time to speak with Nashu again. Where is Nashu? She's going to be somewhere. Okay. Oh, it's right there. Alright. It's going to be... Can I zoom in further on the map? For some reason, it's not letting me zoom in. Alright. Looks like I'll start here. Just walk there. From here... Oh, wait. No, I gotta go above the bridge. Oh, boy. One moment. Gotta get my bearings around here. Dramatis Personae, Wandering Minstrel. I'm very curious what the Dramatis Personae is. It might be like the Alliance raid, but nonetheless. Hello, Nashu. Ah, here you are. Dig up any interesting tidbits? So he's getting bolder by the day, is he? Well, if there's anything I've learned from following the inspector around, is that overconfidence is liable to get you smacked upside the head by your mom and her magic frying pan. That said, we'd have a better chance of catching this wolf if we knew who he was eyeing next. Gah! Is this going to be a running gag? 1,000 pardons, young sir. I did not mean to trample you underfoot. Are you all right? Oh no. Is it going to do like the flower petals around her or something? Hey, aren't you the samurai I bumped into the other day? Shiggy something, was it? Oh, we meet again, my lady. I say you must think me in the habit of trampling my fellow pedestrians. Let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I was simply preoccupied with thoughts of my investigation. That's right, you were after the wolf burglar too. Got any leads? As a matter of fact, I do, but I but recently learned of a private auction in which many foreign wares are to be featured. While such auctions are not uncommon in Kukane, it has been some time since the wolf last struck, and there are rumors that this auction may include particularly extraordinary items. Double nod. Much as I would love to converse with you at great length, I really must be going until we meet again. Wait, Mr. Shiggy, sir, can we come too? To the auction? If you would like, but I very much doubt you will be able to afford any of the items to be sold. Oh, don't you worry about that. Jake's here got enough money to buy and sell you 1,000 times over. No, I do not! Yes, very good. Then by all means, come with me. What are you doing to me, Nashu? Yeah, but those, what's his name again? Oh, Shigure? Yeah, Shigure's scar is the same one that I have on my character. So it's almost like looking into a weird Hurian mirror. I'm curious, what is that? Dramatis Personae? This has to be like an Alliance raid or something. There's so many quests that there's so many things I can do in this game. But of course, I choose to do the funny stuff. This venue has been reserved for the private auction. The guests should be arriving any moment now. I remember you, Master Akamono, was it? Well, if it isn't the inspectors, I did not know you would be joining us. I presume you are come to keep watch for the wolf, but should you see anything you like, know that we have money changers on hand to assist those who wish to spend foreign currency. I must warn you, however, that should we desire the same item, I am not wont to surrender without a fight. Greetings and welcome to you, the prosperous and esteemed elite. Oh, hold on. Oh. Allergy season makes it hard to breathe. Unfortunately, that's why I'm yawning so often. Especially with all the smoke from Canada. Alright, this evening you will be given a rare opportunity to view and purchase, if so inclined, a selection of strange and wondrous items from all across the world. Without further ado, I give you our first, a queer misshapen fiend captured in the mountainous wilds of Yangsha. Wait, that's a Kikurin. Aye, it is none other than the fabled Rat Man, an unholy union of man and beast, a demon of legend whose flesh, when consumed, bestows life everlasting. Yeah, I think I recognize that Kikurin. Eternal life can be yours, ladies and gentlemen. Show shall we start the bidding at 500,000 koban. 600. 700. 800,000 koban. 800,000 koban. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Master Akabono. Let us proceed to the next item up for bidding. He's not really gonna eat him, is he? I'm afraid so. The statue you were about to see was brought to Kugane from the west, the land of Eoruzia, to be precise. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, statue does not even begin to describe this extraordinary work of art. Wait! Well, look who it is! There he is! There's our man. There's our gentleman. I give you the Eorusian Gentleman, a masterpiece, nay, a triumph of Western sculpture. Marvel at the intricate details, the features so expertly realized that some have likened it to a living, breathing man, frozen in time. Of course, Rikaku, of course. Well, would you look at that? That statue's the spitting image of Inspector Hildibrand. Could it have been sculpted by a fan? Nashu. Was it a trick of the light, or did that statue just twitch? You mean to say, you think it might actually be the Inspector, somehow frozen by temporal magics? In that case, I've got just a thing to bring him back to the land of the moving. Oh no. Yep, here we go again. Oh no. Stay your bomb-filled hand, my lady, I beg of you, lest you slaughter these poor people and bring this marketplace to ruin. I suppose you have a point, and it wouldn't be very Inspector-like to blow innocents to Kingdom Come. She just has that in hammer space. How readily she resorts to violence, this woman. I shudder to think what carnage she has left in her wake. Oh, I knew it! That's no statue, it's the genuine article, in the flesh. Probably hit his head when he fell from the sky again. Or maybe he's gone into hibernation again or something. That's called sleeping. This bizarre sculpture is in truth a man? Is such a thing even possible? Why does... That has to be a reference to something, right? Strange, I do not recall it wearing an expression of sheer terror before. It was rather more serene, was it not? How very perceptive of you. Yet, verily, this is no ordinary statue. It is a heretofore unseen hybrid of sculpture and automaton. Marvel at the way it features changes, fluidly and effortlessly. Yes, indeed. So, shall we start the bidding for this one-of-a-kind statue at 500,000 koban? 600. 7. 800,000 koban to be paid in full here and now. Once more, Master Akebono will not be denied. Will anyone challenge his claim to the Eorusian gentleman? I mean, I have to, right? We've got to do something, Jake. If we don't, these people are going to buy the inspector. I bid 900,000 koban or good riddance? No, I bid 900,000 koban. What's the exchange rate on that? Pwah! There is nothing in this world I cannot buy. 1 million koban! Uh-oh. What is the meaning of this? By the kami, the Eorusian gentleman has vanished. You have just been robbed by the Kugane wolf burglar. That thrice damned Oni, he struck again. I saw him, the fiend with wolfish features. He took the statue and ran towards the short pier. Are they going to make a long walk off a short pier joke? Right. Do you know what this means? Inspector Hildibrand has been stolen, or kidnapped. We've got to get after that wolf burglar. For all we know, he might want to eat him like that poor Kikern, and we can't have that. Right then. To the inspector! Oh, all right. Time to make a run for it. All right. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. Out of the boat. Out of the boat. Ah, here we go. We have a Kurt Captain. Yes, as I said, that is what I saw. Nashu? I still can't believe Inspector Hildibrand was stolen. That's got to be a first. Oh, you follow me, I presume. Have a mind to pursue the wolf burglar as well? Of course we are. He's got Inspector Hildibrand, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let some two-gill thief eat him. Are you perchance referring to the Eorusian gentleman, that hideous statue? I dare say no one in their right mind would try to eat it, but nonsensical fears notwithstanding, I should be honored to work with you to catch the wolf burglar. This man here claims he saw him board a boat with the statue and head towards the Ruby Price. 'Twas a sight I will not soon forget. Never before have I seen a lupin carrying a twisted mockery of a man on his back. Never again will I expect. Too bold was the fiend this day. In seeking to claim such a conspicuous prize in broad daylight, he has left a trail we can follow. Come, let us make haste to the Ruby Price. Alright, I just realized the music might be getting a little loud in this area. Let me just... Audio, background music, about like 80% ought to be fine. 80? 81, sure. There we go, just a little quieter. Alright, hopefully it's not too quiet. Although, no, screw it. I'm indecisive, what can I say? It's sitting at about like 25 decibels, and I'm currently talking about 20 to 15 according to OBS. Oh, I need to accompany Shigure to the Ruby Sea. Oh, we're going to go to the next area. All right. Map. It's over. Okay. Gosh. All right. Somewhere around here is a way to get over to there, which is going to be over here. All right. No, it's fine. All right, thanks, Rikaku. Yeah, I was looking at the the decibels. I'm like, normally it's at 30. Whatever. Yeah, because I think it was like the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog that I just had all my default settings on, and it was just slightly too loud, but I didn't notice it until like halfway through the stream. That's when someone mentioned, it's like, yeah, hey, you're a little quiet. All right. Oh yeah, Shinigane. That's the residential area of this whole area. Place of Stormblood. I don't know if Shadowbringers has... Okay, wait. Does this take me out to... Okay, this is either authored or Lenosha. This is authored. Alright. There he is. That there tower just keeps on going and going and going. Oh yeah, the Jenga Tower from Hell. Surely one of the watchmen here will have seen the Wolfman and his stolen statue. Excuse me. Alas, I cannot say I have seen such a thing. Since the withdrawal of Garlean forces from Doma and the Ruby Sea, there has been a significant increase in domestic traffic. Accordingly, we have been instructed to wave through smaller vessels leaving our waters absent cause. This Lupin you seek probably received no more than a cursory glance. I see. Thank you for taking the time to explain. Pray forgive me the interruption. We shall continue our search elsewhere. The question is, where else should we search? Who else has reason to keep a close watch on these waters? That is a good question. Shiguri is chiding himself for overlooking the obvious answer of wolves and gentlemen. Oh, how silly of me. The Confederacy has every reason to note the comings and goings of even the smallest vessels in the Ruby Sea. Their very survival rests on their ability to extract payments for safe passage, the so-called Ruby Tide. Sakazuki is where we must go. Any traveler who does not wish to be raided and relieved of their possessions must journey there first and make the necessary overtures. Alright, you guys walk. I'm going by blimp. Look at it! Look at the majesty that is Final Fantasy VI's Blackjack. Cost 4 million MGP, and it took me like 6 months to save up for this. Oh, I'm happy. Alright, now we go. There we go. Ihaki! Searching for a bandit on a boat, you say? As far as I'm concerned, the only bandits are those who refuse to pay the tithe, like that one fellow I spotted not long ago. Why didn't I stop him, you ask? Because he was dead. I, standing motionless in his skiff, paying no heed to the waves or the waters, a dead man drifting. It is one thing to threaten a living man, but what can I possibly do to stop a dead one? Nothing, that is what. So I took the only reasonable course of action. I let him be. I am not one to consort with the dead, but if you are, by all means, follow the man to the island of Becco. I will remain here and do my best to forget what I saw. Alright. You know what, let me just take out another one of my mounts. Let me get Tortoise. The other mount that I bought. What? What? Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! I was not expecting that. Okay, where do I need to go? Oh, I didn't even need to get on this tortoise. I just needed to be here. If you squint just the right way, it looks like it's got ears. Or is it horns? What are you looking at? Seriously, what are you looking at? Gamera reference? It's probably a Gamera reference. I just wasn't expecting it to spin in circles with flaming legs. A dead man in a boat bound for the island of Becco. That's the stupidest thing I ever... Unless... Aha! Don't you see? He mistook the Oyurzan gentleman for a corpse. That boat belonged to none other than the Kugane wolf burglar. Core, what luck. Our liaison did mention that we could pay the tithe by way of bringing a trespasser to justice, and I do believe this qualifies. The hunt is on, to the island of Becco, and that thrice-damned wolf. Alright, let's just get the blimp out. I said let's get the blimp out. Thank you. So fun fact about the blackjack, if I had a party of 3 other people, we could all just jump into here. It's a multi-seater vehicle. But yeah, let's just enjoy this. So if I were to turn on the music for mounts, you would just hear the generic mount music, which some people are really sad about. Truth be told, that is very sad. Alright, somewhere over here. Oh, there's our destination. But I turned it off the music because it was kind of getting a little annoying to hear the Chocobo theme start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. But it's a preference. I might turn it on later because, why not? Nashu, Shigure, Jake. Hark! Over there, a wolf! Or at least someone with got big ears and a long fluffy tail. Aha! We've got him now. I saw the Lalafell in the background there. So, it seems the wolf burglar was caught by the very people they were trying to catch him. Well, by the very people that were trying to catch him. Kami forfeit! This is no wolf burglar! This is a man dead who yet moves! A restless spirit bound to this mortal coil by burdens of the soul. You sure it's not just a furry? I beg your... Oh, it's a gentle denman. Oh, no! I beg your pardon, good sir, but my soul carries no such burdens. Indeed, in death I found rather more liberation than I had in life. More purpose and meaning, and brotherhood. Wait a minute, you're one of the gentle dead men. But what are you doing so far from Eorzea and the others? As I live and breathe, in even further reaches I find myself reunited with Master Hildibrand's compatriots. I too must confess some curiosity as to how you came to this place. But since you asked first, as unbelievable as this may sound, we heard rumors of an island deep in the Siren Song Sea said to be home to a host of undead individuals not unlike myself. Ours being a rather lonely existence, we resolved to dispatch an emissary to the isle, myself being the logical choice once again. So, we're looking for Hildibrand, you seen him? Ah, truly? Well, that would explain why the myriad skeletons we found were devoid of unlife, as it were. That said, even if they were as disagreeable a lot as you claim, I should thank you to stop killing every last undead you encounter in your travels. Anyway, having failed in my mission, I was at a loss for what to do next. The island was abandoned, and Eorzea was ever so far away. Just then I felt it, a familiar tingling in my rotting flesh. Aye, there was no denying it. I had felt the pull of our leader, Master Hildibrand. His aether called to me, and I was duty-bound to answer. So I followed the trail, and it led me to this place. Core, then it's no coincidence. The inspector and the burglar that stole him must be somewhere here on this island. Good sir, do you still feel Inspector Hildibrand calling to you even now? Can you lead us to him? As surely as I can crack open a hapless merchant's head and feast on the goo inside before you can say go. Follow me. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what's with the wolfish getup? It's not the sort of thing a gentle dead man usually wears, though it's quite fetching, I've got to say. It warms my dead heart to hear you so. I received it as a gift from a traveling artist. When I explained it to him how difficult it was to converse with the common man, he fashioned it for me, believing it would serve to soften my otherwise terrifying features. And so it has. But enough talk. Master Hildibrand needs us. Nothing I have heard makes even the slightest bit of sense to me. But no matter. If this misshapen undead wolf can lead us to the thief, I shall trust in him wholly. Yep, you can sure do that. Alright, I am very curious about something. If I were to go back and watch some of the A Realm Reborn and Heavensward Hildibrand quests, would I see that Lalafell stalking in the background? Because he was there in that one small little blink and you miss it cutscene. Alright, I need to... Actually, let's summon another mount. What other mount do I want to fly around in? You know what? How about a super scary looking one? Summon the Araman! This thing is an achievement mount. In fact, I basically have almost all the achievement things I could possibly buy. Because you get an absolute large amount of achievements in this game. Nashu! I think it's a wonderful look for him, don't you think? Are all the undead in the West so gentlemanly? No, they are not. Yes, yes, Master Hildibrand is close. We are nearly upon him. And the wolf burglar, at long last, we will bring that bastard to justice. Wolf burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Surrender. Gah, so they finally caught up to me. Corn, he looks exactly like my sketch. Their campaign of thievery ends to an end this day. Aye, this day the Bakufu will have their man. That is to say, their Lupin. It's totally going to be a Lupin the Third reference. Stop, damn you! Uh-oh. The inspector's still not snapped out of it, which means it's time for a triple serving of Nashu's Delight, Dongo style. Yates! Bombs! Shut up, you stupid statue. Fuck me, are those bombs? Idiot, get rid of them! Get rid of them before you kill us both! The facial animation work is certainly improved. What is this, Spider-Man, when we gotta make a choice? Help! Jake! Nashu! Anyone! I suppose we ought to save the inspector or forget Hildibrand. Now's our chance to catch the wolf burglar. Bros before not bros. I suppose we ought to save the inspector. Don't worry about the inspector. He survived a trip back from Dalamud, so this is nothing. Let's get that wolf burglar instead. Tis all rather silly around here. I told you before, wolf burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Fall, on the other hand. If that's how it's gonna be, then fall it is. Never thought I'd come this close to getting caught. Suppose it's my own fault for trying to nick a hefty prize like a statue. But if the statue ain't even a statue, then there's no reason for me to stick around, is there? Better luck next time, thief takers. God, the nerve of that villain.
I say, Jake, I have come to expect such cold, calculating behavior from dear Nashu, but not you.
Hooray, Inspector Hildibrand is back. Nothing like a brush with certain death to get you back in the game. Am I right, Inspector? What manner of sorcery is this? The Eorusian gentleman? The statue stands before me, speaking and gesticulating as if a living, breathing being? Yeah, he's weird. I trust I needn't remind you. I too am capable of such motions despite neither living nor breathing. But more to the point, Master Stormblood is no statue. Quite right. He's an agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Yeah, you get used to this real quick.
Good sir, by your garb I gather you are a samurai. Am I then correct in assuming we are in the Far East? Oh ho ho, as I wake from gentle slumber and find myself in a foreign land, who shall I be greeted by but a Far Eastern fan?
Golf clap.
But oh, what is this? Already my keen investigator senses have alerted me to the presence of a petitioner in need. I must away for honor and justice and a hard-boiled egg!
What? Wait for me, Inspector! You know I can't run that fast!
Master Stormblood looks to be his old self again. Wonderful, simply wonderful. It is enough to bring a tear to this gentle dead man's eye. Or it would be if I weren't, you know. But much as I would love to join you in your adventures, I must return to my brothers. I pray you watch over and keep our undead overlord safe.
So, in Eorzea, a man may be an Inspector Extraordinaire as well as a zombie overlord? Truly yours is a land of many mysteries and strange customs I dare say I will never comprehend. While I regret that we were unable to apprehend the wolf burglar, I am glad that this chase has seen you reunited with your comrade. Come, let us follow him and see where his keen sense leads. Yeah, we need to do that. Make sure he doesn't just kill himself by accident, although he'd have to do a lot for that to happen. Alright, speak with Hildibrand in the map. That is way over. Oh, yeah, it's just right up there. Alright. Come with me, Araman, you creepy, void-sent demon thing, you. Alright, guys. Where are you guys? You're right. There you are. The wayward Kikiern. Friend in need. A friend. Are you friend? Another rat man? Like the one they sold at the auction? Looks like Inspector Hildibrand found a Kikiern.
Did I not tell you that I had caught the scent of a case? And here it is. I give you the case of the kidnapped Kikiern. Simply put, this adorable little fellow's dearest friend was abducted by a dastardly fellow in the nearby city of Kugane.
We sail on ships as sailors for East Aldenard Trading Company, docked at Kugane docks to unload goodly goods, when goodly merchant comes and offer tasty feast to me and friendly friend. By the kami, did the rat man just speak? They can do that. Kikiern, not rat man, rude man. Why does no one here know Kikiern? Always demon with lucky flesh.
We go with goodly merchant, all alone. Many.
Oh, wait, sorry. That's the Kikiern, not Hildibrand. Pretty sure nothing short of the dip from Roger Rabbit can off Hildibrand. You know what? I don't think even that'll do it. He'd probably just like, oh no, you're dipping me in here. Oh, nice bath. Probably come out with like even more exfoliated skin. But nonetheless, wayward Kikiern, not Hildibrand. We go with goodly merchant, all alone. Many turns, left, right, left, very confusing. And bad men grab friendly friend, put gag in mouth and bag on head. I fight back and run, and they run too, and then I jump into water.
It would seem that the currents carried him to the shore of this island, but I have yet to ascertain the motive for why anyone would want to kidnap a hapless Kikiern sailor.
Because they don't know or they don't care that he is a Kikiern. He passes for a ratman of far eastern folklore, the flesh of which some believe bestows everlasting life. An Eorzean sailor with most unusual features. An incredible, albeit hideous statue of Eorzean make that was in truth a man. I dare say we have already met our goodly merchant. We must return to Kugane and confront this criminal at once. He may have abducted others from faraway lands to sell at auction. The fiend. At the very least, We know he sold this Kirkcairn's friendly friend. We've got to save him, too. Right you are, milady. We shall see the wicked punished and the innocent set free.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Well said, you.
Probably emerged as a skeleton, but still alive and still have those pearly whites. Maybe. Alright, speak with the Silver Tongue broker in Kugane. Yeah, I'll just warp there. It's 287 monies, and I have 2.4 million. I can afford it. Not a big deal. Love the music in this place. Alright, so Modern Minstrel. Oh boy, I don't want to talk to him. That's where you get like the tougher trials, and whoo boy, those tougher trials. Alright, here we go. The Silver-Tongued Broker. We better start chatting. I wonder if I get Nashu's posing down the line. Kami, strike me down. The Erusian gentleman is alive.
Hearken to me, merchant. Your reckoning is at hand.
For the crime of kidnapping a Kirkcairn sailor and selling him into slavery, I hereby place you under arrest. Huh? I should hope I would remember doing something so reprehensible as that. But more importantly, who are you to level such accusations, much less place me under arrest? You're not one of the Sekisegumi. A common Ronin, are you not? You. A common Ronin come from the countryside looking for work. Work I so generously provided when I hired you to guard my auction. An auction you failed to defend against a thief who stole a priceless piece.
I say, what audacity! That self-same piece stands before you with the Kirkcairn who escaped your kidnapping attempt as incontrovertible proof of your misdeeds. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have defeated you. The least you can do is demonstrate dignity in defeat. The truth is plain. There is no denying it.
And yet I do. Inspector, was it? Whatever authority you may possess in Eorzea is not recognized here. Only the Sekisegumi, only the Sekisegumi can compel answers and arrest criminals. And with that, I bid you good day. Uh-oh. You need not answer to them, but you will answer to me. Hi, who are you? We've had our eye on you for some time, my friend, but alas, all good things must come to an end. The wolf burglar's meddling merely delayed the inevitable. We have all the proof we need. Now do yourself a favor and come quietly, or don't, and do me a favor. Shigure, owing to the efforts of you and yours, we can finally bring this charlatan to justice. For that, you have my deepest thanks. Thank you, sir. That you would favor me with such kind words is a great honor. I can only hope that this goes some way towards... However, that you failed to inform the Sekisegumi of the wolf burglar's crime despite being present and instead pursued the thief on your own is inexcusable. I cannot in good conscience admit you to the Sekisegumi at this time. Such reckless disregard and thirst for personal glory are traits I will not suffer in our samurai. Happy spinny dance. 1,000 thanks to you for saving friendly friend. Warier and warier we will be next time. No more following goodly merchants into dark alleys. I owe you all an apology. Like the merchant said, I am no more than a common Ronin. My pursuit of the wolf burglar has been, from the very beginning, independent of the Sekisagumi or any other authority. I came to Kugane to join the Sekisagumi, but was judged to be unworthy. Unable to find gainful employment as a samurai elsewhere, I struggled to make ends meet. Then, when I was about to renounce my dream and return to my village, I learned of a notorious thief. A thief that targeted only the most wealthy and influential. A thief that I might bring to justice and thereby earn the approval of the Sekisagumi.
Say no more, my good samurai. Your earnest nature and passion for the law have won me over. I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall help you scour all creation, from the deepest pits of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the Kugane Wolf Burglar, and we shall start right this instant.
I am still not quite sure what to make of that man, but I suppose I should be grateful for the help.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Jake, was it? I should thank you for joining me in this endeavor, perhaps more so than the others. Their help is of questionable benefit, whereas yours seems rather more reliable. The Wolf Burglar is not to be underestimated. He is a cunning, clever foe, as evidenced by the way he escaped. Sheer passion and determination will not be enough to catch him. Which is to say that while I value the assistance of the inspector and his assistant, I believe cooler heads will prevail in the end. To wit, yours and mine. I too may be prone to the fits of passion, but I should like to think this is nothing compared to that of the Eorzean gentleman.
And with that, Hildibrand will return in The Blade Mislaid.
Alright, what are the catfish doing? Okay. This is quite silly. Did they just dab? See you, Inspector. Okay, that was a weird thing. Now, did they have 4 motion capture artists, or did they just have the one and they just looped that? That's got to be a Japanese theater thing, probably. Right? That's all I'm thinking. That was a thing.